We could spend the £5 on some breakfast. Look what I got you.
What is it?
That is a mega calorie, mega milkshake. Apparently it's very popular.
Yeah, there are queues outside cafes for this. A storm online. Health campaigners, though, getting sleepless nights. This is it. Take a closer look.
Oh.
Freakshake is its name. It combines ice cream, chocolate bars, entire slices of cake or brownie. It began life in Australia. It's now gaining popularity here. We will try it in a moment. But here's how it's going down with punters at a cafe in Manchester.
Toasted marshmallow, cookie,
caramel, cheesecake, speculoos, biscuits, which I love those speculoos, and everything else on it.
it's just the slight saltiness and the gooiness all come together to make it really wonderful.
I don't really think there's like anywhere around here where you can get something like this, like a cheesecake on top of like a milkshake, but it tastes like really nice together.
I didn't think about the sugar when I'm eating it, but afterwards, there's probably a lot of sugar, but they're really good.
I just like looking at them, and as soon as you've got it in your brain that you like them, you just want more and more.
OK, so with us now is Oliver Taylor, who's one of the founders of the Black Milk Cafe in Manchester, which makes these... I don't know how else to describe them. They're monsters, Oliver.
Yeah,
that's what the Freakshakes, yes. And we're also joined by Kautha Hashim, who's a nutritionist at Action on Sugar, who joins us from our London studio. Thanks very much for joining us. OK, Oliver, let's start, shall we? What is in this?
So basically here we have a Freakshake made with a hazelnut chocolate, similar to the chocolate you would have had as a child. We try and bring a lot of nostalgic elements into it, so it's all the things that your mum wouldn't necessarily let you have as a child, but when you're living as an adult and you can, say, eat clean throughout the week and treat yourself to something indulgent on a cheat day.
And that is a big piece of cake on the top.
It is,
as
indeed.
if what's in the cup isn't enough, the cake on the top as well. I mean,
how many calories are in that?
I'm not quite sure exactly, because our cakes vary, because we work with a local independent bakehouse which continuously makes new creations for us. So I couldn't say exactly.
But roughly, can you say in the whole thing, if I bought that?
I couldn't say.
It must be thousands. I mean, that must be my daily calorie allowance.
Well, let's ask Kautha, who's a nutritionist. Kautha, I don't know if you've seen it on your screen there, if you've had an image of this, but we can describe it to you. Chocolate milkshake, a cake. What cake is it? A chocolate cheese?
It's a cheesecake.
Chocolate cheesecake on top, and there's cream and there's ice cream. So roughly how many calories do you think would be in something like this?
I would think it's about 1,000 calories, and I think I'm trying to underestimate it, but I don't know that I can't see the portion size, so I would say about 1,000 calories minimum.
Well, I mean, when Oliver was describing this, Oliver was very clear and very careful to say, look, this isn't about feeding and being unhealthy. It's about people who have balance throughout the week and perhaps want one of these. You know, we've got one with a brownie on top, and I don't know, Oliver, what's that?
That's, again, that's another hazelnut cheesecake.
A hazelnut cheesecake. But this is about people living, balanced lifestyles, eating healthily during the week. Is there any problem having one of these at the end of the week or once a week?
I would say there isn't a huge problem, but the problem is we tend to be not eating healthy every day. So it's not like the vast majority of the population are eating healthy so that they can treat themselves once a week to something like this. Actually, throughout every single day, we're still eating in excess of calories, in excess of sugars and fat, and therefore having something like this available quite easily means more people are attracted by it and therefore will go for it, when actually we should be really cutting back on these types of foods.
Oliver, it's very, very sweet.
We're going in the morning. We're going in.
Very sweet, this thing in the morning. It's about balanced diet. Who's coming in and buying these?
We get a wide variety of guests coming in,
I bet they're
young and old.
Aren't they?
It's straight across the board. I'd say it's university students. I'd say 20 years and up. It's the Instagram generation that come in. They're after a conquest to sort of come and see, finish one, and put their picture on the Instagram portfolio.
Oh, it's all about the selfie, the photo at the
So
same
yeah,
time.
we get people coming in, ordering like the full range within a group, and then they'll take a picture of every single one, and then they upload it on the.
When you hear campaigners saying this is wrong, this is the wrong message in this day and age, what do you think? Are they?
Well, we get a lot of personal trainers in. We get a lot of professional athletes coming
Really?
through the doors. Yeah,
What, to buy them?
Yeah.
Or to lift them?
We get like a common hashtag used in the cafe is the cheat day hashtag, and it's people coming in to indulge on their one day where they allow themselves to sort of have this sort of.
Course, a quick reaction. Surely it's up to people to be responsible for their own eating. You know, their eating. This stuff's going to be around whether you say it's good or not, isn't it?
It is going to be around, and it is down to personal choice. However, I do think there's a responsibility on companies and cafes to kind of make them as small size possible, and encourage people to, like, they can actually formulate these products to maybe use more plain milk, and then you're already sweetening it with a lot of other products instead of having already sweetened milk, for example.
Cortha, thanks very much for joining us. Oliver, thank you for joining us as well and bringing these in, and they're very, very sweet.
They are. I think we need time to finish these. We'll have the headlines in a minute, but first let's get the news, the travel and weather, where you're watching us this morning. See you in a second. You go first.
You go first.
No, you go first.